A 747 hits the runway at 10 feet per second. Springs would bounce it back. This video reveals why landing gear absorbs 18-inch drop forces, why springs would kill you, and how artillery made landing safe. Car suspensions use springs. Bicycles use springs. So why don't aircraft landing gear? Springs don't just absorb energy, they store it. A steel coil compresses under impact, then releases every joule back. Simple spring-type landing gears lack effective damping. The harder the landing, the more energetic the recoil. Aircraft bounce violently off the runway. For a heavier aircraft, this often results in loss of control. Coil springs strong enough for a 747 would be impractically large and heavy. That's why manufacturers use compressed nitrogen instead. Oleo struts convert landing energy to heat, reducing bounce and maintaining control where springs fail catastrophically. But if springs are impossible, exactly how much energy does landing gear need to handle? FAA certification demands that transport category aircraft absorb a 10 feet per second sink rate, 600 feet per minute descent velocity on touchdown. With just 12 inches of strut travel, decelerating from that velocity generates 3G forces, 3 times the aircraft's static weight. For a 747 at maximum landing weight, 666,000 pounds, that's absorbing impact forces over 500,000 pounds in a third of a second. The kinetic energy formula E equals 1/2 mv squared reveals the real problem. Energy increases with the square of velocity. Normal landings rarely exceed 3 feet per second, but certification requires surviving 10, testing to 12 feet per second sink rates. So what technology can dissipate the kinetic energy of a 66,000-pound aircraft falling at 10 feet per second in just 12 inches of compression? The technology is called an oleopneumatic strut. 2 fluids working in one cylinder: compressed nitrogen and hydraulic oil. The nitrogen gas acts as the spring element, precharged to 1,000 to 1,500 psi when the strut is fully extended. Under normal taxi load, the strut holds steady at 1,200 psi. At full extension, pressure drops to just 300 psi. During a hard landing, that nitrogen compresses from 300 psi to 3,600 psi in just 12 inches of strut travel. A tapered metering pin controls oil flow through a variable orifice, providing soft cushioning at touchdown, then progressively harder damping resistance. This variable damping prevents the recoil bounce that would happen with mechanical springs. No stored energy comes back. But where does all that kinetic energy actually go when the strut compresses? It becomes heat. As the strut compresses, hydraulic oil is forced through those metering pin orifices at extreme pressure. Turbulent flow through restrictive orifices creates molecular friction, converting kinetic energy to heat. Internal temperature rises 50 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit per landing. This controlled energy destruction achieves 80 to 90% efficiency. Up to 90% of landing impact transforms directly into dissipated heat. Compare that to mechanical springs, just 50% efficiency. They store energy instead of destroying it, bouncing half back into the airframe. During peak compression, hydraulic damping accounts for 60% of the total axial force, oil doing the majority of energy absorption work. A system converting falling aircraft into controlled heat in 12 inches. Where did this ingenious solution come from? It was stolen from artillery. In 1915, Vickers Armstrong patented oleopneumatic damping for cannon recoil, forcing oil through orifices to manage hydraulic resistance. When a field gun fired, the barrel lunged backward. Oil squeezed through tight holes converted that violence into heat. Breguet Aviation saw the connection during World War I. The same physics that stopped cannons could land aircraft without bounce. George Doughty perfected it. In 1934, he contracted with Gloucester Aircraft for the Gauntlet biplane, founding Doughty Aviation 1 year later. By 2019, oleopneumatic struts became the industry standard, higher efficiency and damping to weight ratio than any other shock absorber type. A 747's landing gear includes 393.7 kilograms of oleopneumatic shock absorbers, just 4.2% of the aircraft's empty weight. The Antonov An-124 uses the same artillery technology to land 150-ton payloads on rough fields. Artillery, perfected. The Oleo strut handling 10 feet per second came from artillery in 1915. Springs store energy. Oleo struts destroy it as heat. That's why you land safely. Subscribe for disaster prevention engineering.